This Sports Blitz podcast is brought to you by LMG. Grow your business through logo design, paper products, and video production. Visit leemarketing.net to learn more.
Welcome back to Sports Blitz Live, presented by JR Sports Bar and Grill and S&S Discount Tire here in the Bama Blitz segment of the show, sponsored by Mike Bradbury and Bradbury Medical Center. We'll go up to the Dane Sharp Attorney at Law Hotline and welcome in Luke Robinson. Luke, what's up, man?
Hey, guys. How's it going tonight?
Everything's great, and the first thing I want to ask you about, obviously a lot of news around Bo Scarbrough. He transferred, obviously, from one high school, Northridge, and then to Tuscaloosa County, and now it looks like he's headed to Florida, the IMG Sportz Academy. Just fill us in a little bit about that move.
Yeah, I think that this is a situation where he's trying to find a place where he can get eligible. At least that's what it appears. I would say right now it's 50-50 on if he even goes to Alabama. This is just a gut feeling. I know Florida has been pursuing him this entire time, and you could make the case that his going to this academy is a good thing for Alabama because apparently it means he is more likely to become eligible. But I could certainly make the case that it's not a good thing because it's that much closer to Gainesville, Florida as well. Guys, we saw Bo Scarbrough last year in the Champions Challenge. I think he's a fabulous player. He's an incredible athlete. He's a physical specimen. And, again, I would love to have him as a part of this class. Having said that, I don't think no matter what he's rated, no matter who he goes to, will he be the breadwinner in a class? Because he's not like Rock Thomas. He plays running back, but Rock Thomas just is a running back. He screams running back to me. Bo Scarbrough screams very good running back, best athlete on the field usually, but probably better as a linebacker. The catch is, since he doesn't play a lot of linebacker, if at all, then you don't know that. You're just making an assumption, and sometimes that can get you in a lot of trouble.
It can, and, he is a promising specimen. Randy and I saw him at Media Days last year at the Champions Challenge, and he's one of the most physically fit high school kids we've ever seen. Hey, he looked like he was a third-year college player, really. And but again, Chris Winkie moving to Florida, a lot of speculation on whether Alabama is able to hold on to him moving forward. But, again, really verbals and all that stuff doesn't matter till the ink hits the paper anyway. That's why on the Auburn side I'm not as excited as all other Auburn fans about Rock Thomas because, frankly, there's just too much time between now and February. Let's move into fall camp. Alabama obviously getting started. A.J. McCarron comes back at quarterback. Why in the world would Alabama not repeat as national champions is what a lot of people are saying. Where are the chinks in the armor? Well, what are you hearing, Luke?
It's a good question. I mean, if I had to say where are the chinks in the armor, maybe you started defensive line because nobody jumps off the page at you. And I don't know, maybe defensive back because you lost some key contributors in D. Milner and you lost Robert Lester, obviously. But you get guys put in those slots that are arguably better athletes. That's what's pretty phenomenal about what Nick Saban is doing down there. And you look at the defensive line at Alabama and get names like Darren Lake and Brandon Ivory and a newcomer in Ashawn Robinson. I mean, these are guys that maybe not a lot of people are familiar with if you don't follow recruiting. But when you look at them, you go, oh, my God, those are guys we would love to have on our defensive line, you know. So, I don't know. It's hard to say where Alabama's weakness is right now. And quite frankly, I thought Alabama had a great shot. I mean, I predicted Alabama to win it all anyway. But with this Johnny Manziel thing coming down, whether he plays, whether he doesn't play, man, you got to feel like there could possibly be another bump in the road taken out or flattened for Alabama if Manziel isn't allowed to play. And really quickly on that, I want to state for the record, I want Manziel eligible. I think college football is better when you have guys like him playing. I just wish that he would make it so that it weren't so easy to dislike him. You
repeated exactly what I said in the opening of the show. I'm a Johnny Manziel fan from the standpoint of I think he does a lot for college football if he's in the game. It's unfortunate that this stuff's coming out. Randy said it a minute ago. The college football season already has a different feel about it because of this. Maybe we can all start one college football season down the line without any controversy, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. But staying with Alabama football, Luke, if Texas A&M doesn't have Johnny Manziel, their schedule just became a little bit easier. And, again, it just looks like it's set up perfect for Alabama to make another run. I know this is unheard of in this day and age, but Alabama going for 3 straight and just 4 out of the last 5 years is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it would be something definitely unprecedented. I think that you would have to categorize it probably as the best run in college football history, if it's not already. Kirby Smart said something that caught everybody's attention the other day that, the defense is going to have to pick it up. We took a little bit of a dip last year. And they still led the SEC in just about every category, if not the nation. I saw a stat today, and I sent it to you guys about I thought possibly we could use it for trivia. I hope I'm not giving it away. But no team in modern-day SEC football has ever led the league in total defense more than 2 years in a row, and Alabama's done it for something like 6. I mean, it's an incredible number. I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. And as I've said over and over again, I hope Alabama fans are soaking this up like biscuit and a gravy, because I'm telling you, it's not going to be this way forever. It may seem like it's going to be this way forever, but it's not. Eventually somebody's going to catch Alabama and pass them, and then we're going to have to pay our dues. But right now, we're king of the mountain, and it's a lot of fun.
It is, and a lot of times you don't really know what you've got till it's gone, so I understand that. Luke, we're up against the break. Thanks for the input, brother, and again, we want to thank Mike Bradbury.
Do want to thank Mike Bradbury, no doubt about it. He's always sponsored this segment. I certainly do appreciate him. Really quickly, Brett, a couple of things. I've been really hard on Anthony Grant, the Alabama basketball coach, but he secured 2 huge commitments this week, probably the best 2 players in the state of Alabama, and Riley Norris, who's out of Albertville, a 6'7" shooting guard, one of the top 75 players in the country, and, of course, Justin Coleman, the point guard out of Winona. We all saw him last year. He's probably one of the top, in my opinion, top 30, 35 players in the country. So they can't help next year. I still think Alabama's going to struggle next year, but the year after next, things are going to start looking up again.
Yeah, good stuff there, Luke, and definitely 2 big commitments for Anthony Grant. We appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you so much. That's Luke Robinson with the Bradbury Bama Blitz and on the Dane Sharp Attorney at Law Hotline. We come back. We'll continue on with the program. Stay tuned. More Sports Blitz Live presented by JR's and SNS Tire right after this.